Hello everyone, welcome to Lobo and today we're coming back again to this channel, bringing you some old news that I missed during my hiatus. In this time, I'm going to cover some S.H.Figuarts that I missed. So let's do this quick update and then get back for the next episodes for the weekly news, so I can keep you guys up to date to the new releases that are coming out and they were released during that specific period of time. We're starting off with S.H.Figuarts Venom Symbiote Wolverine Tech on Avengers. $69 coming out November. I have no clue what this is. I don't know if this is some canon stuff, because a lot of brands of figures do like weird redesigns and reimaginings. I guess that's what this is. Not sure. Looks cool, but at least for me particularly, I don't really like those type of alternate figures that have nothing to do with canon. But that's me, of course. For some people this will look fantastic. It does look cool, but yeah. If it is not a real character, I don't have much interest in. But again, they do look cool, these all tech on Avengers stuff. But it is a bit expensive too, especially for an S.H.Figuarts. Speaking of expensive, we have S.H.Figuarts Iron Spider from Spider-Man No Way Home. $58. This one is already available, and they have stock, so it's not a new release. And they are releasing a lot of these Spider-Man No Way Home figures. Almost every Spider-Man, I think they have a version of it. That's pretty cool, because No Way Home was an amazing movie, and the figures from it are looking fantastic. But it is a bit expensive for what it brings, at least for what I can tell. It doesn't seem like it brings a lot of stuff. It does have those mechanical arms, but yeah, still a bit expensive. And we got S.H.Figuarts Kiamaru Takamine from Zatzbell. I don't know what that is. $39, not a bad pricing. It's coming out November 2022. Now, even though I don't know what this is, looks pretty cool, and I love the faces. The faces that they bring with this figure are fantastic. So comical. Almost made me want to watch the show. That's apparently another figure I'm going to show you guys too, from that same show, that is Zatzbell. So I guess this doll is the main character or whatever. October 2022 release. So one is coming out November, the other October. Apparently it's like to be the pair of figures. And again, faces on the doll thing is fantastic. I gotta watch this to see. I hope it's a comedy. It looks like it should be from a comedy. Then we got S.H.Figuarts Yuta Okutsu from Jujutsu Kaisen Zero the movie. $36, not a bad pricing at all. Jujutsu Kaisen figures, this one is already available. Again, they are coming out with S.H.Figuarts from this show, and we got the Figma ones. The Figma are a little bit behind, they have less figures and less variety. So this character already existed in S.H.Figuarts and Figma form, but this is a new version from the movie. Looks pretty cool, pretty okay. Very inexpensive, so if you love Jujutsu Kaisen, right now it's a great time to be a Jujutsu Kaisen collector, because you have so many different figures that are coming out, including Satoru Gojo Jujutsu Kaisen Zero the movie. $46 again, already available, and again looks fabulous. A lot of faces, a lot of hands, some effect parts. For that price, this is a bargain for this figure. It's really inexpensive when you look at it. Always remember that these pricings are from Japan, so you have to pay taxes and shipping. So that always makes the pricing a little bit higher. Take that into consideration. But yeah, these are the original prices. You can compare between them at least to have an idea of how expensive and inexpensive they are. Now, getting away from Jujutsu Kaisen and going for Tiger and Bunny, an amazing show. I love that show a lot. We got S.H.Figuarts Barnaby Brooks Jr. Style 3, $41. Again, very inexpensive. Now, this doesn't bring as much stuff as the other one. It brings some hands, brings two heads. It's a very good looking figure, even though it doesn't bring a lot of it, a lot of stuff. Still looks pretty cool. And if you're a fan of the show, again, the pricing is not bad at all. And then we also have Wild Tiger Style 3, same pricing, already available. Both of them are already available. And again, it should bring 2 heads and a bunch of hands, and that's it. So a very simplistic figure, but looks fantastic anyway. Then we got S.H.Figuarts Chinkuku Seiyou Kamen Rider. That's a big name, I'm not going to say the entire name. A bit expensive, came out, but it's sold out, so this one will be a very hard one to find if you're a Kamen Rider fan. Looks like it's not easy to find it in stock. Then moving on to some Star Wars. From Star Wars Visions, we have Kare. It's already available, $47, a bit more expensive, probably because of the branding, you know, Disney stuff, Marvel stuff, Star Wars. They normally ask for higher prices for the figure manufacturers than, for example, some anime ones do. So a lot of the American stuff is just more expensive to make for the figure brands. That's why you see a lot of these figures that are more expensive than the ones from animes. In this case, for example, it looks like a very simplistic figure, 3 faces. You do have this part, I don't know what is this, because I haven't watched Star Wars Visions, just a lightsaber. So it doesn't, okay, it brings some stuff, so it's not that bare bones, but still a bit simplistic. And you have the other character from it, it's Hum, $47, again, expensive, but it does bring cool stuff around with there, some extra arms, the lightsabers, the faces. So it's a complete figure and it looks pretty cool overall. So if you're a Star Wars fan especially, you'll probably want to have those 2 figures together. Moving on, we got some Marvel stuff. We have S.H.Figuarts Thor from Thor Love and Thunder, $47. Again, it is a very simplistic figure. 2 heads, a hammer, and it's already very expensive. Looks pretty cool, especially with the cape and all. A lot of detail there. Not as good as a Psamophis one. I'm sorry, S.H.Figuarts, but the Psamophis sculpts, especially from the head, are better than S.H.Figuarts ones. We have also Mighty Thor from Thor Love and Thunder, a little bit more expensive, $51, probably because it brings more hair parts for her, but mostly that's one of the only differences I see. Then we got S.H.Figuarts Doctor Strange from Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, again $48. All of them are already available. This one actually I think is the one that brings more accessories, a bunch of hands, some effect parts. So a very pretty cool figure overall. The face sculpt could really be imperfected. That face sculpt doesn't look like that. I hope this is just a bad angle, because damn, that face sculpt looks pretty cool. That doesn't look like it's the same. I don't know. Looks pretty weird to me. Then we have S.H.Figuarts Eternal Sailor Moon, $44. I love some Sailor Moon. I grew up with Sailor Moon, Saint Seiya, Dragon Ball, and so many other classic animes. And I gotta say, one day I will have this one, at least a version of her, in my collection. At least, just because I would love to have that. It's already available. And then you got also the Mini Moon, $31, and again, $44. It's a bit but it does bring a lot more stuff than a lot of those other figures. This one is more simplistic, $41, not a bad pricing at all. Then we got another S.H.Figuarts Nobara Kujisaki from Jujutsu Kaisen, $41, again very inexpensive, simplistic figure, doesn't bring too much, but for the pricing, and if you love Jujutsu Kaisen, 4 faces, a bunch of hands, some effect parts. Not the effect parts, it does at least have a hammer. I don't think he has any effect parts, but not a bad pricing at all. And finally we have S.H.Figuarts Boji and Kaji from Ranking of the Kings, an anime that I heard is really good, but I haven't watched it. $48, and yeah, it's okay. But yeah, the figure itself looks pretty cool. And that's all I have for today. Stay tuned. Tomorrow I'm going to release the weekly news for this October 20, at least for the 3 weeks of October that I missed. And after that we're going to do weekly, week by week, and we're going to cover, of course, Psamophis, S.H.Figuarts, Figma, Play Art Sky, all of the big brands, and obviously Japan. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.